timing. Just when it matters. Oh, 9.
Oh, I thought you meant like it was 10-11.
No. Michael, we have
Yeah, it was good.
Good.
I just got back from Miami. It was very fun over there.
That's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Like true Miami, or were you outside?
Yeah, I was in Miami Beach all the time.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it was my first time staying there. I usually stayed in Miami, like downtown, and like just take the bus over to the beach. So it was cool.
Did you get to play at all?
Yeah, I played pickup. It was fun.
That's awesome. I
Everyone
love
over there is like here. They're just cool. I noticed that it seemed like everyone at every level there had the basics down like really well.
that. Wow.
Yeah, and but yeah, everyone was super friendly, competitive, and then 10 seconds after the game, like just talking, hanging out. Like,
I love that.
Yeah.
As the game should be.
yes, exactly. Be competitive, give yourself a breather, and then like everyone's just chill after.
Wow. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
I hope that culture comes
How-
across.
Yeah. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was very good.
Yeah,
I
good.
enjoyed it. We got to, I
You
worked.
said something a couple weeks ago that you were starting a job in Fort Worth.
Yes.
Have you done that yet?
Yes.
How's that
yes. It's going really well.
Okay,
I'm
good.
enjoying, like, it's like a big sports facility over
Okay.
in Fort Worth.
How many courts do they have?
They have 6 like basketball courts.
Okay.
And then they have like, I think 8 sand courts.
Okay.
So actually it's just like a huge like a sports complex.
Nice.
And it's been so fun to just like see how it ticks.
Yeah.
It's just a very like rewarding, and just like understanding the process has been
Yeah.
so cool
Very cool.
as a whole. How's your job been going?
Oh yeah, I haven't made any mistakes lately, so good.
I love that. Yeah. Hope that trend
There's
always
that one
continue.
big one, waiting for those charts to age out, because we get like a weekly chart of our expense. There's a huge spike from like 2 weeks ago. 2 more months it'll age out.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, no, that's been going good.
I'm glad. That's
Yeah.
awesome. How'd you initially get into that?
IT?
Yeah.
So I went to college for mechanical engineering. I did 1 year of that and decided it wasn't for me. But I couldn't afford college, so I dropped out. I had a scholarship for engineering. And so I dropped out, and I just started working at like Smoothie Factory and some other stuff for like minimum wage. And I couldn't afford video games, so I started like pirating video games that had a lot of malware and stuff back in the day.
Yeah.
So I learned how to fix my computer, and then I started fixing my family's computers when they had issues, because they would get infected and stuff. And then I got a job doing it.
That's awesome.
Like it was basically like a different brand of Geek Squad. for,
Okay.
like, Best Buy. So I did that for like a year or two, and then yeah, someone in downtown Dallas posted a job at a brokerage firm saying that they have an infection in the office they can't get rid of. They had like 30 brokers, and 2 brokers would get infected every day, at least.
Wow.
They're like, can you clean it up and figure it out, and yada yada. And I was like, yes, definitely. And I did, and that's kind of how it started. So it all started from, like, I didn't plan on being in IT, I just kind of fell into it.
I love that.
Yeah.
What a cool, like, organic story.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. That makes me glad. It's
Yeah.
so cool that, like, I don't know, your history with it.
Yeah.
That's so cool. When did, like, you start that, I guess, endeavor with the 30, I guess, installments that you were healing
Oh.
that system?
So, like, the first week, it was just like, learn how to get them new computers as fast as possible. So what they had bought, my company had bought like 3 or 4 spare computers. So I was just like installing all the software, operating system, and getting it out there, and then finding the next person. So it was like getting ahead, so I could just like swap out, swap in. And then once I got ahead of schedule on that, I took one of the infected machines and just like started inspecting the thing that was causing the problem. And I could see where the source computer was, and it was actually a computer that was plugged into a printer that was causing the problem and infecting other computers. It kept acting fine, but kept attacking other computers randomly.
Interesting.
I don't know how, but I could just see in, like, they had a log that I could see, like, oh, this connection is coming in. So I went to my boss, like, hey, what is this IP? Because I'm new, like, what is this here? He's like, oh, that's a printing thing over here. And I was like, I think this is the problem. So they unplugged it, and then infection stopped.
Wow.
So they sent it to a server person, because I was just help desk at the time, to like rebuild it, fix it over there. And yeah, that was it. So I got a lot of kudos in my first month there.
That's in your first month? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, and I consider it like my first like big boy job. And because I was always making like minimum wage, like just under or just over minimum wage before that. So I think I was making like $12 an hour or something. So I was like, finally got double digits. felt good.
Yes, it does feel good.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just how I got into it.
That makes me glad.
Yeah.
What year was this?
That was a while back. So I've been at my current job for 7 years. I was at another job for 3. So that was 13 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now I was there, I was lucky, there was a network engineer there who pushed me hard. He's like, hey, you're smart, like you need to study. I don't want to see you in help desk here in 3 years.
Wow.
And he pushed me hard for like a year. And I was like, oh no, like I'm fine, like whatever, like I'm just gonna do this. And he eventually like, all right, I'll start studying it. And he helped me. And I write him a note like every year, like, hey, my career is because of you.
Wow.
Like, cause he really pushed me and he didn't let up. And then even when I was struggling studying, he's like, all right, come over, I'll teach you. And I was like, all right, well, like, let me pay you or something. I was like, I'm building a shed. Help me build this shed, and then I'll give you 3 hours of whatever. And I was like, all right.
Wow.
Yeah, so I learned how to build a shed, and then he taught me as well.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. I try to be that for other people. I can't do it for a whole year solid.
Yeah.
Like there's a couple guys at my job where I did it for like 6-7 months, and I was like, all right, I feel like they're really pushing back away. I think I'm annoying them.
Yeah.
So I just like slowed it down a little bit, and I eventually stopped. But I want to be that for somebody, because someone was like that for me. Like if he didn't do that for me, maybe I would have become a network engineer and gotten my job, but like much, much later in life.
Wow.
Like he really pushed me into like learning more and like excelling.
That's so cool. But,
Yeah.
I mean, also a testament to your, I guess, your nature. You know, it's
Yeah.
like he saw something that was there.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I like reading manuals and stuff. Like whatever, every car I've ever bought. Even when I bought I had a '94 truck that I bought for like $2,000. I went and got the manual and just read it. Like I want to know how the thing works, even if I don't understand it. But I can be like, oh, like if someone tells me there's something wrong with the oil, I can be like, oh, okay. That was on like in the 90s on this page. Like I'll go back and read it real quick, and maybe I can figure out what's going on. Like, so that's what I do. Like every piece of electronic equipment that goes on top of the toilet, like that's what I'm reading. Like I'm gonna get through it. And so that's where a lot of like learning about these infections and network was. Like every time we got a new piece of hardware, I got the manual and I just read it.
Wow.
And then the boss would be like, hey, we're having an issue with this. I'd be like, I don't know exactly, but I know where in the manual they talk about that. Let me read up on that, I'll get back to you. And then have an answer the next day.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Like, you
Yeah.
have a gift of understanding.
I wouldn't say understanding, but memorizing like where about in the book is. Like, and then sometimes I don't even know, like, here, like, give this to the...
Who put my shirt down here?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, is that the
Honestly,
game?
I was pissed from earlier.